Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Let me just quickly set the things up for you. And I hope people are getting notification now, all those who have subscribed to the channel already. And in case you guys have not subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you subscribe to the channel and press the bell button so you're notified with all the upcoming classes. Let me just quickly connect it with my phone as well, so in case you're commenting, I can get in touch with you guys. Okay. Get in touch with you guys. Yes, perfect. Okay, so my screen is showing a notification that I'm live as well. That's great. So all those who are joining in, please introduce yourself, so I'll know who else is talking. So anyways, I've started a series of sessions which would be termed as classroom talks. So I thought of addressing to so many other questions that students, when they plan to move abroad, they have set of questions in their head. So we'll have a series of questions, right? So this will be like a classroom talk. So in case, actually I'm open to suggestions, and all those who are actually part of my Telegram channel. So that's my Telegram channel name, Meenaal F, in case you guys want to join and have a chat with me and ask me anything additionally other than all academic. You can definitely put your questions up, and yesterday I did put up a questionnaire where if you want to ask anything that you have in your mind other than just the IELTS exam, in context to anything that pops in your head regarding to when you're planning to move abroad, you can definitely let me know, so I can maybe help you resolve that question and make up a video with that. Okay? So today we'll be addressing the most obvious question ki exam kaun sa dena hai, right? We have Shivani here. Hi Shivani. Who else is there, guys? Keep introducing yourself as you join in. Keep introducing yourself. So as I was saying, I'll quickly take you through the first and most obvious doubt that people have in their head ki kaun sa exam de, which exam are we supposed to do if you're planning to move abroad, which one is better, which one is not. So I'll cut down the maths for you a little bit here and make it explain you in the easiest way possible. Okay? So a quick introduction about myself for all those who will be watching me for the first time. Hi Devraj. How are you guys doing? So a quick introduction about myself. Hi guys, I'm Meenaal. Professionally, I'm an architect. I've done my bachelor's from Birla Institute of Technology, and from there on I moved to London where I did MArch from A School of Architecture. I have been living in London for the past 2 years, and I got back recently. And I have worked in some cities in India, Dubai, as well as in London. I've given the exams myself back in 2016 and got band scores of 7.5 in both of them. And I've been taking classes for IELTS both in India as well as in UK for the past 3 years now. Yeah, so that's this brief introduction about myself. In case you want to know anything additionally, you can definitely ping me up. Yeah. Okay, in case you have any additional question that is coming up, you can keep putting it up. Once I stop from explaining, I'll get back to you. Okay? Now, Shivani has already put up a question. Well done, Shivani. Shivani, did you finish your exam? Your exam was quite nearby, right? How did it go? And all those who are joining in, guys, keep introducing yourself. And jo bhi question dimag mein aa raha hai, mere se pooch lo. This is the best opportunity because I'm going slightly different from discussing about just the academics. I know, like, because I have been in your position, I know how difficult it is, and we look for somebody who can actually just come to us and tell us ki ma'am, please ye bata do, meko ye bata do. So we used to look forward to find a seniors internet pe har jagah ja ke. So I thought I'll just cut it down and briefly tell you everything. ठीक है? चलो. Now, in terms of exams, there are so many exams out there. Now, depending on what you choose to study will depend on which exam you give. Okay? So basically, fundamentally, I have splitted it down into 3 different sets of exams. Now, if you're planning to move abroad, for doing undergraduate studies, you would be giving your SAT exam. Okay? I'm not going to go into detail about this course. Maybe if you want me to talk about any particular exam in detail, you can let me know. I'll go in detail about them. Okay? Now, since today's class is about IELTS TOEFL, I'll be focusing on that more. Okay? Chalo. So, in case you're planning to do your... Just a second. Let me just work my pen out. Got it. So, SAT exam you will be given if you're planning to do your undergraduate. In case अगर आपने 11th 12th standard के बाद आपको move out करना है और अपने undergraduate के लिए पढ़ाई करनी है बाहर जाने के लिए, so you have to give your SAT exam. Okay? अगर आप masters या post graduate studies करने जा रहे हो, तो आपको GRE GMAT में choose करना होगा. ठीक है? कि कौन सा exam देना है. And आप कभी भी कोई भी exam दो, you'll have to give either IELTS or TOEFL, because our country is not defined as an English speaking country, right? Because that's not our first language. So the moment you go to a different country, they tend to test your English language test. So that English exam becomes a compulsory component no matter which exam or which course you go for. Okay? So even if you're moving abroad to study, you will have to apply for these exams for your visas as well. ठीक है? तो they become very very important. So अगर आप undergraduate के लिए हो तो आप SAT दोगे, masters के लिए आप GRE GMAT में select करोगे, and other than giving these either of the exam, you will have to give IELTS and TOEFL. ठीक है? तो IELTS and TOEFL आपका compulsory exam होता है. अगर आप बाहर जा रहे हो country के, तो you will have to give IELTS and TOEFL. Now IELTS and TOEFL में आप कौन सा दोगे, कौन सा tough है? So you don't need to scratch your head anymore. No need to pull your head anymore. I'm just gonna brief it down and split it into easy terms. ठीक है? And all those who are joining, guys, please introduce yourself. Keep introducing yourself. Shivani has a question where she says, ma'am, I'm in dilemma. US study visa is possible without IELTS. Okay, and then she says, yes, but not good enough. Okay, you're talking in terms of the exam कैसा गया. Okay. Okay, we'll talk about it, Shivani. Just give me a moment. And in case कोई और join कर रहा है तो आप बताते जाओ मेरे को, ठीक है? I'll answer that, Shivani. Just give me a moment, okay? Just give me a moment. So as I was saying, today's class will be focusing on IELTS and TOEFL, और ये बहुत obvious question रहता है कि मैं IELTS दूँ या TOEFL दूँ, कौन सा exam easy है, किसमें marks आने के scores अच्छे हैं, या कौन से country के लिए क्या होता है. So I'll just tell you briefly. First of all, IELTS और TOEFL में आप कौन सा choose करोगे, it will depend on which country, which college, which course you want to pick on. ठीक है? थोड़ा fluctuate करता है. Both the exams are internationally acclaimed. Both the exams are held over most of the countries. Both the exams are accepted by most of the universities. But फिर भी if you select a country, for example, US के colleges में, they have a little more preference for TOEFL, but not like they don't accept IELTS. But there are certain colleges which have a clear application procedure which requires TOEFL. तो अगर आप कोई college specific देख रहे हो तो आपको देखना होगा कि उनकी requirement क्या है and accordingly decide करना होगा. ठीक है कि IELTS या TOEFL. Otherwise, both the exams are internationally acclaimed, and also in terms of difficulty area, दोनों का ऐसा कुछ acclamation नहीं है कि ये difficult है, ये आसान है. दोनों English pattern test करते हैं और दोनों की level of difficulty same होती है. ठीक है? In terms of similarity, TOEFL, which stands for Test of English as Foreign Language, and IELTS, which stands for International English Language Testing System, दोनों की एग्ज़ाम की वैलिडिटी 2 years रहती है. सो इफ़ यू गिवन द एग्ज़ाम नाउ, उसकी वैलिडिटी 2 साल तक रहेगी. ठीक है? नाउ बोथ दीज एग्ज़ाम they test 4 of your criterias. Either it's listening, writing, reading and speaking. चारों टेस्ट करते हैं, चारों का असेसमेंट होता है, चाहे आप TOEFL दो या IELTS हो, they're going to be testing both of them. Okay, now, and dono ke, as I said, both the exams are internationally acclaimed, and even in India there are so many centers of which take the exams, right? And they both have preset dates. So either you're giving the exam in whichever city, whichever format, you will have to fix on dates जो आपको पहले से decide करना होगा while you will be doing the registration. So more or less आपका registration procedure same होगा, आपको पहले से dates fix करने होंगे और most of the cities में आपको इनके test centers मिल जाएंगे. Clear? So that's more or less about common points क्या हैं, and exam का pattern more or less in terms of difficulty same रहता है. तो ऐसा नहीं है कि अगर आप IELTS दोगे तो आपके मार्क्स आसानी से आ जाएंगे, आप TOEFL दोगे तो आपके मार्क्स आसानी से आ जाएंगे. ठीक है, ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है. Now all those who are joining in, guys, keep introducing yourself. Keep introducing yourself. Okay. Now, in terms of couple of points that I just want to briefly tell you how you will be distincting your different exams. Now, TOEFL का एग्जाम आपका दोनों पेपर बेस में भी होता है, कंप्यूटर बेस में भी होता है, ठीक है. Now, as I was saying from beginning कि deciding on which format you want to give is, it becomes really personal. For example, me being a person, I also had a confusion on deciding between TOEFL and IELTS, but I decided on IELTS, ठीक है, because only because of the format. ठीक है. Now format में paper based and computer based में क्या होता है कि आप obviously paper based, when you're giving a paper based exam, everything is so handy. You have things in your hand, you can scribble down things which you cannot do when you're giving a computer based exam. ठीक है. और TOEFL में especially जब आप speaking test देते हो तो there's nothing like speaking test. Instead of speaking test, they actually take your ग्रामर टेस्ट. तो स्पीकिंग टेस्ट जो पेपर बेस्ड एग्जाम इन TOEFL होता है, इट्स नॉट लिटरली स्पीकिंग इन पर्सन एंड गिविंग योर टेस्टिंग इन टर्म्स ऑफ टॉकिंग टू वन अनदर हाउ यू जनरली गिव इन योर कंप्यूटर बेस्ड TOEFL एग्जाम. ठीक है. So that becomes a little tricky. So most of the people who actually give TOEFL, they tend to give computer based exam. Okay. Now the TOEFL is conducted by the ETS, which stands for Educational Testing System. Now time duration is roughly around 3 to 4 hours depending on which format of paper you are giving. ठीक है. Now paper based exam में थोड़ा ज़्यादा time लगता है relatively to computer based exam. So whichever format of exam you are giving, it will start modulating accordingly. Okay. Now total marks आपके TOEFL में roughly around 120 होते हैं, और in case अगर आप 100 से ऊपर लाते हो scores, तो आपका more or less it's considered to be a good score, or scores around 100, above 100 are considered to be good scores. ठीक है. Now again, when I say good scores, it doesn't mean that if you get a little less than 100 or you get 80, 90, you're not performing good. Now every college will definitely put up their marking criterias. ठीक है. तो अब अगर कॉलेज का उनका रजिस्ट्रेशन एप्लीकेशन पेज ओपन करोगे, उसमें हमेशा मेंशन रहेगा कि आपको कितना मार्क्स चाहिए. एंड देयर आर सम कॉलेजेस जो आपके स्पेसिफिक मार्क्स अलग अलग देखेंगे कि आपको लिसनिंग में कितना आया, स्पीकिंग में कितना आया, राइटिंग में कितना आया. सो दे विल ऑलवेज हैव इट मेंशन. सो यू हैव टू मेक श्योर कि अगर आप कॉलेज सेलेक्ट कर रहे हो तो उनकी मार्किंग के कट ऑफ्स चेक कर लो एक बार. ठीक है. तो अगर आप 115 भी ला रहे हो तो इट्स वेरी गुड. 95 में आपका मार्किंग क्राइटेरिया फिट हो जा रहा है तो वेल एंड गुड. ठीक है. So don't stress about कि मेरे को 100 नहीं आया और मेरे को 95 आया. If you are able to go above and cross the cutoff marks, well and good. Why to take stress about it, isn't it? Now registration TOEFL की generally online होती है, and fees roughly IELTS और TOEFL की more or less same होती है, which is around 13,000. ठीक है. for TOEFL as well as IELTS. IELTS में computer based थोड़ा relatively ज़्यादा expensive होता है, but more or less fees आपकी minimum to minimum 13,000 के range में ही cross up करेगी. ठीक है. अगर IELTS का देखें तो IELTS भी again paper based और computer based दोनों फॉर्मेट में अवेलेबल होता है. नाउ दिस इज द रीजन व्हाई आई चोज IELTS, राइट. नाउ IELTS में आप पेपर बेस्ड दो या कंप्यूटर बेस्ड दो, दोनों फॉर्मेट में आपको स्पीकिंग टेस्ट 1-to-1 देना पड़ेगा, right? So either you're picking on paper based or computer based, your speaking test will be held in a room privately where you will be communicating with a person face to face. ठीक है. And that, trust me, that's a big plus point. That's a big plus point. ठीक है. एंड अगर आप पेपर बेस्ड फॉर्मेट में थोड़ा आप प्रेफर करते हो तो TOEFL में इट्स गोना बी वेरी डिफिकल्ट बिकॉज पेपर बेस्ड एग्जाम इन TOEFL you do not give speaking tests where you face one-to-one person. Either it doesn't go online as well. Instead of giving speaking tests, you generally give grammar test. ठीक है, तो that becomes a big drawback when you're giving a TOEFL paper-based exam. तो इसीलिए एज आई वाज सेइंग कि TOEFL जो जितने लोग भी देते प्रेफर करते हैं वो कंप्यूटर बेस्ड ही देते हैं. ठीक है, सो इफ मी बीइंग अ पर्सन आई वुड डू एनीथिंग बट गिव अ पेपर बेस्ड एग्जाम, सो आई वुड डेफिनेटली पिक ऑन IELTS. ठीक है, एंड अगेन सिंस जब आप एप्लीकेशन पुटअप करते हो तो एक तो दिमाग में बहुत सारा कन्फ्यूजन होता है ना कि किस कॉलेज में जाएं, किस कंट्री में जाएं, कौन सा कोर्स ले. देयर आर सो मेनी कन्फ्यूजन्स. सो इवन व्हेन आई वाज इन योर पोजीशन I did not know which country to go for. For example, like Shivani is kind of sure that she's planning to go to US. I was not sure at all. मेरे को नहीं पता था कि मैं internationally कहाँ stand करूँगी, मेरे scores internationally कितने अच्छे होंगे, क्योंकि अगर मैं for example I gave GRE and GRE में I got 316. There'll be so many students out there who'll be getting 316 as well. How will they choose me? So there's so many things in my head and I was unsure myself. So I decided to put up an application literally every part of the world. मैंने एक colleges pick किया हर part of the world में, literally from US to Canada to Europe to Australia to Singapore, ये जो eastern side of the world है, everywhere I literally put up one college में I made sure I'm putting an application. Now when you are applying in different parts, now IELTS is one exam which will let you lose in whichever part of the world you go, which is so unlike अगर आप TOEFL is kind of restricted a little bit in terms of US, but IELTS में थोड़ा ज़्यादा flexibility होता है. There are relatively larger part of the world which are preferring IELTS exam. ठीक है? Now, IELTS is conducted by British Council as well as IDP. So आप दोनों, and दोनों is equally acclaimed. So there's nothing like this British Council, is it more authentic or is it IDP is more authentic? Both of them are equally authentic. आप दोनों के websites पे जाके किसी से भी अपना exam दिलवा सकते हो. Okay? Now time duration is 2 hours and 45 minutes, and unlike TOEFL आपको IELTS में आपकी marking band score के format में होती है, running from 0 to 9. Now again, if I say any score above 7 is good, that would be wrong because getting good scores depends on आप अपना कट ऑफ कॉलेज का स्कोर कर पा रहे हो या नहीं. ठीक है, तो आपको अपने कॉलेज का कट ऑफ देखना होगा. कुछ कॉलेजेस के कट ऑफ 6 रह सकते हैं, 6.5 रह सकते हैं, 7 रह सकते हैं, राइट. सो डिपेंडिंग ऑन दी लेवल ऑफ कॉलेज यू आर गोइंग थ्रू. ज़्यादा अच्छे कॉलेजेस के कट ऑफ थोड़े हाई होते हैं, थोड़े नीचे वालों का कट ऑफ थोड़ा कम होता है. बट सम कॉलेजेस दे काइंड ऑफ डिफ्रेंशिएट बिटवीन डिफरेंट लिसनिंग, स्पीकिंग, राइटिंग एंड रीडिंग के कट ऑफ्स अलग अलग करके स्पेसिफिकली बैंड स्कोर्स पूछते हैं. लाइक मेरे कॉलेज में दे हैड अ कट ऑफ ऑफ रेंजिंग फ्रॉम 6.5 to 7 एंड दे मैंशनड ईच एंड एवरी मॉड्यूल का कट ऑफ पूछा था उन्होंने मुझसे. ठीक है, तो बैंड स्कोर्स आपके 0 to 9 में रन करते हैं. सो इवन इफ यू आर गेटिंग 6.5 एंड यू आर एबल टू क्रॉस योर कट ऑफ, इट्स वेल एंड गुड. यू डोंट नीड टू स्ट्रेस अबाउट कि मेरे को 8.5 क्यों नहीं आया है, राइट. सो यू हैव टू बी वेरी स्मार्ट अबाउट व्हेन यू आर पिकिंग ऑन विच एग्जाम एंड नॉट स्ट्रेस अननेसेसरीली. ठीक है, कि 8.5 नहीं भी आया है बट आई एम एबल टू कट अक्रॉस द मार्किंग क्राइटेरिया, आई एम गुड. ठीक है. Now IELTS के registration online offline दोनों होते हैं, and as I said फीस relatively more or less same रहती है TOEFL IELTS की भी. बट अगर आप कंप्यूटर बेस्ड दे रहे हो तो IELTS की फीस relatively ज़्यादा होती है, which is roughly around 17,000. ठीक है. Now again, आप इन दोनों में से कौन एग्जाम चूज करोगे, that will definitely depend on the country, courses and the country courses. Basically it will depend on which country you want to go to, which course you're picking on, right. So now that's why I've decided, like in the following up class, which is tomorrow, I'll be discussing about how you're gonna prefer deciding between country, courses, yeah, so how you're gonna be deciding on those factors. But more or less both the exams have the same testing system where you give 4 modules, right, 4 modules, and the prices are same, their authenticity is same, their coverage is same. but अगर आप फॉर्मेट का प्रेफरेंस रखते हो कि आप कौन सा फॉर्मेट देते हो, that's when it becomes a little tricky, and that's where I thought कि अगर मैं paper based exam दूंगी तो I can score better, and that's why I chose IELTS. ठीक है? So that was pretty much in short कि दोनों का एग्जाम का पैटर्न क्या होता है, और कंफ्यूजन आई होप आपके क्लियर हो गए होंगे. Now I'll just briefly tell you about the 2 ongoing courses that we have. Currently there's this batch courses going on जिसमें 4 educators different modules पढ़ा रहे हैं. I'm teaching speaking in that, and I take classes every Sunday at 5 PM. ठीक है, 5 PM पर आई टेक क्लासेस, एंड ये कोर्स हर वीकेंड पे चलती है, सैटरडे संडेज को. ओके, एंड देयर आर अदर एजुकेटर्स, देयर ऑल टॉप एजुकेटर्स जो अलग अलग कोर्सेज पढ़ाते हैं. नाउ बोथ दीज कोर्सेज आर प्लस कोर्सेज जिसके लिए आपको सब्सक्रिप्शन लेना पड़ेगा. एंड मेरी क्रैश कोर्स भी चल रही है विच इज़ 1 month का क्रैश कोर्स, and 1 month में I'm teaching all the 4 modules. ठीक है? Now it started on December. We are currently doing the writing module before we start with the speaking module. Okay, and there are a lot more interesting courses coming for the following months, which you will soon, in a day or so, you're going to start seeing in my profile. If you go to Unacademy and go to my profile, go to the plus courses, you're going to start seeing them within 1 to 2 days. Now, if you want to join us in the plus courses and clear all your preparation doubts, you can join us. Now there, if you go to the courses Unacademy पे आपके पास subscription का option आएगा. You can opt for whichever one months you require depending on how much time you have, right? And in case you want me to assess it for you, I can definitely assess it. If you could just write a small paragraph and share it with me, I can help you to decide आपको कितना time लगेगा prepare करने का. ठीक है? Now the prices are mentioned here, which I'm sure you know अगर आपने पहले से prepare किया है. तो if you go to physical classrooms, उसकी prices बहुत ज़्यादा high रहेंगे. And if in case you're giving if you're going for other online areas, आपको structured courses find करने में बहुत difficulty होता है, because I've been in your position, so I know very properly. And guys, so trust me, if you're giving a very expensive exams, I would actually request you कि बहुत लोग बार बार exam देते रहते हैं. So guys, in case you, to cut that out, to cut the stress of giving the exams repeatedly again and again, एक बार अच्छे से prepare कर लो. So make sure you join us, right? And get all the courses structured, right? Structured way में मिल जाएगा with such minimum economical prices, isn't it? And with these prices also, you have such offers where you can, if you use my referral code Fatma Meenaal while taking a subscription, you will get a 10% discount. And other than that, if you're watching videos, if you're on Unacademy, you watch our videos, you watch our special classes, you will get credit scores as well. आप credit scores को भी use कर सकते हो, which will give you additional 10% discount. ठीक है? On the prices given already. Now, subscription लेने के advantages, let me just quickly tell you advantages क्या हैं. You get all the courses structured with the best educators. Now, आप एक ही subscription लेते हो, you get an opportunity to literally listen to each and every other educator present on the platform. आप सबकी बात सुन सकते हो, right? With just one subscription, right? Now, all the topics, सारे subjects कवर होते हैं बहुत ही स्ट्रक्चर्ड वे में, तो आप असेस कर पाते हो कि यहाँ पे एक टिक मार्क डाल पाते हो, येस मैंने ये टॉपिक भी कवर कर लिया, मैंने ये टॉपिक भी कवर कर लिया, मैंने ये टॉपिक भी कवर कर लिया. ठीक है? नाउ अनलिमिटेड क्विजेस रहते हैं, डाउट क्लियरिंग सेशंस रहते हैं, हर 3 क्लास के बाद डाउट क्लियरिंग सेशन रहते हैं. तो आप जितने भी क्वेश्चंस आप कहीं से भी लाओ, वी मेक श्योर दैट वी डिस्कस इट लाइव इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू. पीपल राइट द रिपोर्ट्स, पीपल ब्रिंग इन द रीडिंग कॉम्प्रीहेंशन क्वेश्चंस. स्पीकिंग टेस्ट में मैं ओवर फोन लेती हूँ. इफ योर एग्जाम इज कमिंग क्लोजर, I take a speaking test, the entire pattern of part 1, part 2, part 3 over the phone, and some people prefer video calls, so I do video calls as well. Now the classes are a lot more engaging and interactive, obviously because आप मेरा referral code use करके आओगे, so I'll give you personal attention and I'll be dealing with you personally. So, and since we have a lot more time on the plus courses, so every student is dealt a lot more personally. ठीक है? So that was pretty much about these things. Let me just quickly see what you guys are saying. Student visa, Shivani, student visa, see, if you're going to US, you will need to give the exam, isn't it? No matter which exam you give, you have to give an English language exam. So you cannot, your visa will not go through without giving the exam. You will have to give the exam. Devraj is saying which it was given more importance, IELTS or TOEFL or last PG or UG grades. Now Devraj, that's a very very obvious question and I had that question in mind as well. ये कहीं पे नहीं लिखा रहेगा कि आपके ग्रेड्स ज़्यादा मैटर करते हैं या आपके IELTS और TOEFL के स्कोर ज़्यादा मैटर करते हैं. All of them have an equal importance and that depends on the person checking the exam कि वो किसको weightage देता है. This is one thing जो आपको कहीं पे भी कोई नहीं बता पाएगा, ठीक है. But आपको रफली इन टर्म्स ऑफ अगर आप अपने ग्रेड्स की बात कर रहे हो तो मेक श्योर आपके सारे पेपर्स क्लियर्ड हैं बिकॉज दे टेंड टू आस्क योर ट्रांसक्रिप्ट और ट्रांसक्रिप्ट में मेंशन रहता है कि आपने एक एग्जाम कितनी बार दिया कितनी बार नहीं दिया. दे टेंड टू राइट नंबर ऑफ अटेम्प्ट्स यू हैव गिवन योर स्कोर सो दे डू गिव अ ओवरलुक कि आपने एग्जाम सारे पेपर अपने क्लियर किए हैं और किए भी हैं तो कितने अटेम्प्ट्स में किए हैं, ठीक है. सो योर ग्रेड्स डू गो अप देयर. Okay, now in case you guys have any additional questions and if you have any suggestion of any additional topic that you want me to discuss in my videos, please put up your comments and let me know what more topics you want to talk about and what topics you want to hear more from. Yeah, and in case there's any other additional thing in specific to the preparation that you want to think about, you can definitely let me know. Okay, I'm shared my Telegram, Instagram and Facebook details, and if you liked my video, please do give a thumbs up and do let me know in the comment section that you liked it, and if there's any additional suggestion in terms of the topic of the classes, you can let me know because I'm running on the classroom talk session. I'm running the classroom talk session and I can go a little bit more beyond the academic discussion. Which interview, Shivani? Devraj is saying I have 7 band and I have 55% in 12th. Then which is given more importance? मैंने वही कहा देवराज. They would not be very specific कि आपके IELTS के स्कोर्स को ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंस दे देंगे और आपके मार्क्स को इंपॉर्टेंस कम देंगे. ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता है. They give equal weightage to everything. ठीक है? So visa interview mein Shivani, that is, visa interviews are not interviews that select your exams, right? They do not select you depending on what you're giving in the interviews. They ask general questions, then you can just justify by saying that I had a different set of criterias. I had this college selection and they did have IELTS as a category requirement. That's why I gave the exam. What they ask is just a general interview question. They're not going to select you or reject you on the basis of what you answer. They are just trying to have an interview where they ask you things. It doesn't mean they're going to select you or reject you depending on what exam they give. I've also given the US I have a 10-year visa for US and I did go for the US interview. So they ask a lot of questions. They just want to know why you preferred that, why you did not prefer that, but doesn't mean they're going to reject you or select you depending on that. Okay? Chalo. So do give me a thumbs up. Do let me know in the comment section how you like the video today, and in case you have any additional question, you can definitely bring up. And so while in the class, and tomorrow we have another video coming up. So I hope to see you in class tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Take care. Bye bye.